Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. And I was off work today, fixed a cup of coffee, went online, and I saw a news article that I was like, man, I really want to make a video about this. I got it from GameSpot, and I'll leave a link below so you guys can check out the news article. But they're talking about Halo 5 has made $500,000 just off microtransactions since its initial release in October 27th. Wow. That's $500,000 just on microtransactions. And I want to say, first off, I don't really have a problem with DLCs. I'm not a big fan of microtransactions, which is why I don't really support them. But when it comes to DLC, if it's a $60 game that stays about, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours long, and there's a DLC that's like $15 that expands the story, it's like a 2 or 3 hour little side quest or something. If it interests me, I might buy it. I mean, that's just something. Or I'll just wait till the Game of the Year edition comes out and I'll get all the DLC for a lower price. That's just something that I do. But the one thing that it does bother me is I was reading the comments and a lot of people were like, this is why gaming's horrible. Modern gaming's not what it used to be. Blah, 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 blah. When I'm sitting there looking at it and I'm like, we kind of do this ourselves. 343 Studios, the company that put out Halo 5, they're not making it where you have to buy these things. It's just kind of like, hey, you want to get this? Spend a little bit of $2 here, spend $2 there. That's how they get you. And I don't get mad at the gaming companies because that's what they do. They're supposed to be making money. They're supposed to make some sort of income to make more video games. And we are the consumers. We decide, hey, your idea is awesome, we'll contribute. Or if that idea is not what we want, we stop supporting and change the market. It's so simple. But I see people do it all the time. I see people who will talk about microtransactions, complain about it, while they're buying the microtransactions, or while they're buying the DLC, or while they're buying the HD remasters. It's like, stop. Stop giving in to the hype, just take your time with it. You don't have to get this stuff. It boggles my mind so much, and it's funny. It's like me going outside and complaining that my shirt's wet because it rained outside. Just stop giving into it. If it's something that you're that strong about, don't support it. Obviously, people are supporting it when it's making $500,000 off of microtransactions. That's a lot of people just throwing $2 here and there. So yeah, guys, just like I said before in a video I believe I made back in February, where I was talking about scalping and resellers and stuff like that, they're only around because we let them be around. I remember I was talking about the Martha amiibos. I was like, take your time, guys. Be patient. I went to Best Buy. There's tons of them. There's Shulk and all of them. All those crazy amiibos. People were spending $200 to $300 on a $15 little piece of plastic. Now it's out. It's funny. But what are your thoughts about this, guys? Do you think that we are the problem sometimes when it comes to these things that we complain about? And should we be a little bit more cautious? Be a little bit more observant, try to do a little bit more research before just throwing in the money on the hype train? Be sure to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming. Can't get enough of the Excess Gaming Podcast? Be sure to check out the audio podcast on podomatic.com, or you can also subscribe to us on iTunes. Also, if you have a YouTube channel or podcast you like to share, be sure to check out the Excess Gaming Podcast Facebook group page and join our community. All the links are below, and as always, guys, thank you so much for all your support.